Welcome back to Car Culture Hub, where passion meets performance. Today, we dive into the kind of machine that makes jaws drop and hearts race, the 2026 Bugatti. This is not just a car, it's a moving sculpture, an engineering achievement, and an experience that redefines the word hypercar. Stay with us, because over the next few minutes, we're going to explore every inch of this beast, from its striking design and luxurious cabin to its mind-blowing performance and price tag that screams exclusivity. Let's start with what hits you first: the visual language of this car. The 2026 Bugatti is evolutionary and revolutionary at the same time. It draws on the heritage of models like the Chiron and Divo but takes things several levels higher. The front profile immediately commands attention. It features a broader, more aggressive horseshoe grille flanked by ultra-slim, laser-cut matrix LED headlamps. The air intakes have grown wider and meaner, enhancing both the aerodynamic efficiency and that brutal, hyper-aggressive look. The carbon fiber splitter runs deep, almost kissing the asphalt, and every crease in the hood has been crafted not just for style but for purpose, channeling air perfectly to feed that monstrous engine. From the side, the car becomes even more expressive. The iconic C-shaped Bugatti line remains but has evolved into something sleeker, tighter, and even more wind-cheating. The body is sculpted to reduce drag, with every line contributing to downforce. The butterfly doors open up to reveal a cabin that seems more spaceship than supercar. Riding on massive 21-inch forged wheels at the front and 22s at the rear, wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2R tires developed specifically for this model, the 2026 Bugatti hugs the ground like it's magnetized to the pavement. There are active aerodynamic panels just behind the front wheels and in the side skirts, all automatically adjusting based on your speed and driving mode. Even the door handles are flush-mounted and pop out like magic when you approach the car with the digital key. Swing around to the back, and the drama only intensifies. The taillight is now a continuous strip that stretches the full width of the car, slim, seamless, and almost futuristic in its glow. Below it sits a giant tactive rear wing that can function as an air brake during high-speed deceleration. The diffuser looks like it was stolen from a Le Mans prototype car. And then there are the quad titanium exhausts, integrated into a new trapezoidal pattern, each tip hinting at the thunderous orchestra inside. The rear fascia also incorporates a clever heat extraction system to manage airflow and keep the colossal W16 engine breathing free. Now step inside, and you're met with a mix of technology and timeless craftsmanship. The cockpit is more refined than ever, leather sourced from alpine cows raised above 2,000 meters. So why? Because they have no insect bites to blemish the hides. Alcantara, brushed titanium, carbon fiber, it's all here and done with a level of detail that's almost obsessive. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed, hand-stitched, and wrapped in a dual-finish leather that feels both luxurious and grippy. Behind it, a fully digital instrument cluster can be customized for track, grand touring, or urban settings. The central console is milled from a single block of aluminum and houses capacitive touch buttons, a rotary gear selector, and a new floating OLED screen with haptic feedback. But despite all of this tech, Bugatti keeps the interior relatively analog compared to some of its competitors. There are no overbearing touchscreens everywhere you're here to drive, not swipe. The seats, while deeply bolstered for high-speed cornering, are heated, ventilated, and memory-enabled. The sound system? A bespoke 18-speaker setup from a Kiton, acoustically tuned to cancel out engine resonance while delivering crystal-clear audio at 300 km/h. That said, once you start the engine, music becomes secondary. And speaking of the engine, oh boy, are you in for something special? At the heart of the 2026 Bugatti lies the final iteration of the legendary 8.0-liter quad-turbocharged W16. But this time, it's been hybridized. Yes, Bugatti has gone hybrid, not for efficiency, but for even more performance. Combined with 3 electric motors, one on the front axle and 2 at the rear, the total system output reaches an earth-bending 1,800 horsepower and 1,850 Nm of torque. The result: 0 to 100 km/h in 1.8 seconds, 0 to 200 in 4.3, and a top speed that punches through the 450 km/h barrier, electronically limited. Of course, for road use, the 7-speed dual-clutch transmission has been completely re-engineered to handle the new torque loads, and gear changes are now even quicker and smoother. The all-wheel drive system has torque vectoring to help you carve corners like a track day car, Despite the Bugatti's considerable girth, the suspension system is adaptive, reading the road 500 times per second and adjusting each damper in milliseconds. There's even a new aero boost mode that lowers the ride height by 30 mm and tightens all aerodynamic elements for track-level performance. And if that's not enough, there's also an eye-assisted drift mod. Yes, you can now drift a Bugatti. When it comes to braking, Bugatti leaves nothing to chance. Massive carbon ceramic discs, the size of pizza trays, come with 10 piston calipers at the front and 6 piston units at the rear. Braking from 100 to 0 takes under 30 meters. Regenerative braking from the hybrid system assists to recharge the battery on the go. And while we're on it, the 2026 Bugatti has a 16.8 kWh battery that provides around 50 kilometers of pure electric range. And not that you'll ever use it in the real world, but it's there for the city drives or those who want to sneak away silently at 3 a.m. Let's talk numbers. The price tag is as staggering as the performance. Starting at $4.8 million before options, the 2026 Bugatti isn't for the faint of wallet. And that's just the base version. Add custom paint finishes, personalized interior options, carbon body panels, or the optional track package, and you're well into the $6 million territory. But here's the kicker: only 250 units will be made globally. Each one will be hand-assembled at the Bugatti Atelier in Molsheim, France, over a period of nearly 400 hours. Every owner gets a personalized concierge experience, bespoke configuration appointments, and even a private track day with Bugatti engineers to teach them how to unleash the full potential of their car. So, who is this car for? It's for the dreamers, the collectors, the 1% of the 1% who don't just want speed, they want art. This is not just transportation, it's a statement, an emotion, and a legacy on wheels. And just like that, we wrap up our deep dive into the 2026 Bugatti. Whether you admire it for its engineering, its craftsmanship, or its absurd speed figures, there's no denying that Bugatti continues to stand at the very top of automotive excellence. This is the swan song of the W16 era and a preview of what electrified performance can look like when done right. Thank you for joining us here on Car Culture Hub. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a review this intense. Let us know in the comments, if you had the keys to a 2026 Bugatti for one day, where would you drive it and how fast would you go?